Welcome, Stalkers. This is Blondie speaking. I hope you're all doing incredible. We're doing pretty amazing here in the center zone. Getting our ass charred in burnt forest. We have an episode, don't we? Bit of an episode going on here. We've got a whole bunch of locations to finish exploring in burnt forest. We're going to get to all of those this episode, as many as we can at least. There's quite a few large locations here. We've got an arch anomaly situated down here in the far bottom corner. We're going to try and hit all these locations, continue exploring the lovely burnt forest, and hopefully not get struck by lightning. Before we go any further, however, we need to get through this lovely little crack in the world here. And that's going to require a little bit of, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And I think that's probably about as good as we've got it. So, hopefully the rads don't build up too much. Okay, we got some side block in there. Let's swap that out. Right away. Quick save, because who the hell knows what's going to happen here. Let's go. That was right behind us. Ruby. Now look at that. Our rads are actually holding up too. Lovely. I love it when a plan comes together. Who are you? Don't you think I didn't see you over there? Where are you? Oh, they went up on the plateau. What are they fighting up there? We'll go out and say hi, Natik. Just give it a mo. We've got the stash that we came here for. Bandits, of course. Oh, there's a few of them. Still. Tell you what, maybe we can get out of the hot zone here. Get some cover. What is happening here? Oh god, it's all happening. Nope. Nope. What have you got there? That is a PDA. How could you even spot that? Buried in the grass. Information about a military shipment. Destination, Lishinya. Cargo, medical supplies. Note, keep the the key to the safe in the truck with you at all times. Keep the key with the safe. Key for the safe in the truck. There's a key. What? What? Private? Private parts? Got shot in the back. So is that this convoy here? I mean, we opened the safe. Assuming it's the safe we needed to open. There's a truck over here. I want to go and search this truck. I want to... Oh, there's a few. Yar. Is it a case that I've missed a key in a truck somewhere? Surely. Surely not. Oh, maybe it was Judy that was fighting off the bandits. Yeah, it must have been. These guys are probably looted then. Well, shit. Did they leave any weapons for us? No way. No way, Jose. Not gonna happen. Alright. Let's have a quick look back in here. I want to see if there is actually like a key or something here, or whether it's just bunkum. Is that the safe they're talking about though? I don't know, seeing my track record for keys at the moment isn't fantastic, so... tend to kind of easily miss these. I mean, I got nothing. Sure. Alright though, seeing as we're out, let's pop these back in. We don't need this. Pop that back in. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. Now we need to go to our next landmark. Which is going to be whatever that is. That looks like another bus stop. Where are we? Oh, we got a bus stop over here too. Hello. Hello, sexy. What are you up to? Okay. Whoa. Yes, please. Is that all? Okay, getting up there looks... Oh yeah, there's a backpack. Gotta be done. Haha! I win. Through the power... Well, whatever the hell power that is. Through the power of power. I have the power. I am the power. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. That's this location done. Sold. Do we have anything along here that I've missed? Is this a thing? What is this? What is this weird stuttery looking thing here? This weird looking serrated scar thing here. What is that? That was right in front of me. Oh my god. Like you need any confirmation that the zone is trying to kill you. "50 meters. I should be able to see whatever this landmark is. I have a feeling it's nothing." Yar. Yar. Oh, hello. Well, I mean, there is a thing here, but it's not really prevalent, is it? It's just nothing here that we can really use. Alright, moving on. Away. Let's go and check out this chopper. Actually, we'll check out the bus first. I feel like the bus should be a fairly easy mark. Ah, here we go. This is one of the Easter eggs. I believe this is supposed to be a reference to Dark Souls. But I'm not super familiar with Dark Souls. Believe it or not, I haven't played any of the Souls games. Sorry, not technically true. I played Demon Souls, the original. I got a fair ways into that, but because of the time sink required, I just couldn't justify continuing. The fact that saves are kind of few and far between. It's one of the reasons I've never really been able to go back. Okay. 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 Sounds cool. Where are you, bud? Where are they going? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of dead people. What on earth is all of this? I know what's in there. I know what's waiting for me here. That was lucky. Windows decided to interrupt. I'm gonna... There we go, we'll just jig that up a little bit. Jesus. That could have turned out bad. It's also not the only one left. Seems like we aggroed at least one more thing. Okay, cool. Alright, so it was just the one Bayon. Thank God for that. And you are... busted. What's this? Got a stash from that. Actually, I should... You hear the cat meowing as well. God damn, they're creepy. God damn. Alright, well, this guy didn't do too well, but we got a stash out of that, apparently. Let's, yep. Yep. Resort all of those. Now, where's this stash that he gave us? Apparently... That's it there. Cool. Alright, we're basically done with the chopper. I don't think we can do too much else here. There's nothing else here, really, for us to get. Yep. It's all cosmetic. Now, we also pretty due for an emission soon, I would imagine. I suppose we did have one towards the end of last episode, but... the missions here seem to come fairly quickly. Is this going to be trapped? Is this going to be boobied? 5 meters. What am I seeing? No, I can't see anything, strangely enough. What was that? I thought I saw a marker there. Alright, a bunch of supplies, food, that sort of stuff. Beyond that, really nothing too fantastic. But hey, at least we uncovered another stash. So like I said, we're going to keep to the southern side of this road here. That's kind of how we'll segment it. Did that... Okay, that sounded much closer than it was. That lightning. We're going to head down to this location next. And this is a cool little location right here. Have a quick look around this rock, seeing as we're here. Okay, I see troops. Monolith? Hard to tell. We'll just give them a bit of a wide berth. Don't want to get too bogged down in the details here. Don't want to get stuck in the sauce. Just want to continue on if I can. Alright, before we go any further though, there will be... Yeah, there's a thing that happens up here. Once we jump in. Look at this, we got... There's your warning signs right there. I still hear people. Ah, I can hear a radio announcement, that's why. can't recall what triggers this exactly. Maybe it's me just dropping down here? No. Lots of dead people. We'll take all of this gear. There it is. Let's get some cover. Ugh. That's not good. Where did this clown go? Probably gone up the stairs, I would say. At least here we've got a measure of privacy. This is the guy we really need to take care of, these snipers up here. That's one. That's two. Whoa! Shit. God damn. They're the only ones. Really? Okay, so the other soldier down here I did get him. Huh, there you go. I'll take the flash. That's not a new one. We've got one of those before. Ugh, weak artifact. Okay, let's grab these. There's a stash. Thank you. Now, what do these other guys have? This is all going to be rubbish. Garbage. Garbage. Oh. I'll take those. A Dnipro. Should be good, even in the red. Same. If nothing else, we've got ammo from all of this. Alright. But really what we're here for is a stash. What does that say? I don't even think I could Google Translate that. Un momento, por favor. Sweet. Sweet. There we go. That should help a little. Need to be careful here. I don't want to drop straight down there. But this is what we're after. Not only this, but this. You can see that there. We've got a side block. See if we can get a better eye on this. There is some buckshot. And there is a shotgun there. We got a hit there. There's the buckshot. I think I had to jump to get the shotgun. Oh, you cheeky. Okay, we got the shotgun. I think that's everything. Yep, nothing else in there. Let's grab the backpack. Cool. Yeah, so the shotgun is a good spasiba. This is locked. I don't even know if you can get in here. I don't even know if that's possible. It'd be cool if it was. But we're certainly not getting in this way. I don't know, maybe there is a key to get over here. Certainly not one that I've seen. Oh, what is this? Did not see that before. Is there a key here which I've missed? Got a hole up there. Seems way too far away from the door, though. Like to toss a grenade or something in there and maybe blow out whatever's locking it on the other side. I don't think that's possible. Anyway. Also can't recall if there's anything out on this little island here. I can't recall if there was a stash. Let's get rid of that. Perimeter dam. Okay, I think the only way we can get there is off the side here and back up that way. Let's give that a shot. We'll have a quick look. It's not like it's stored in here or anything, is it? No. Righty. So you just follow these weeds, basically. No artifacts. I was fairly positive we'd have a backpack or something here, though. That looks very deep. Not going to tempt fate by trying to go that way. Nothing on top here. Stay away. Strange. I think that's broken. Fairly certain that shouldn't just be... That shouldn't just be shattering into one bubble. There should be a whole bunch of them. Broken. Oh, and for any of the GSC devs and mods watching, this is still a thing. Please help. Ugh. We need to choose another location. What else do we have along here? I suppose there's this. I'm going to check that out next, but really we're kind of looking along here. There's probably this location. And then we're starting to push the edge of burnt forest, yeah. Alright, so I think the next major location after that's probably going to be here. Cats are back again. Cats are back. Let's move on. Not our problem. Whoa! Jesus. God damn, this place is just a... It is a literal lightning magnet. Right. Let's head back in this direction. Put it all behind us. This looks enticing, but you can't actually get in there. Leastways you couldn't when I first came through this area. I doubt it's changed, but... Bort. Where are you? You're on the other side. I'm tempted. Just because we're here. Mine. That's about it. Yep. Alright, we're heading to something interesting. We'll definitely clear that up this episode, and this will answer a question I've had for a while. A question which one of you planted the seed for in the comments. I want to see if this is true. What's this? We've got another truck down here. Indeed-arino we do. You got a whole lot of nothing going on there, though. I think that was our landmark. Whoop. Alright, let's go and check this place out. This place is cool. Oh, hello. Hello, 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 hello. My lovely. What do we have here? Thank you. These guys are fresh. Oh, I do love the way those lights flicker around these electro anomalies. It's very cool. So, how did they die? Was it the electros, or did something happen to them? I didn't examine the bodies, I probably should have. Is there a stash here that they were trying to access? Not seeing anything up here. No, there's no stash here. He was most definitely shot. Okay. What are they shooting at there? That's a lot of firepower to bear. What are they shooting? We got zombies here? Yep. Let's get around behind them. Alright, let's grab this guy. I'll book it. Finally, guys. Sheesh. This guy must have had a grom. Yep. What else have we got here? Let's go. This guy's probably already looted. Yep. Unavailable. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Yeah. Broken. Wah! Let's get out of here before anything else happens. But Blondie, that's the point of the episodes. Shh! Easy now. Alright, what do we got here? This is new. Ah, I remember this. Should be able to save and just duck underneath this. I think. Okay, to you. Thank you. That's about it. Okay. This is not far away. We're pretty close now. Less than 150 meters. What's great about this is you can see it coming too. Look at this. Look at this mist. So good. Oh, we got a campfire here. Well, I never. I'll take that, thank you. Where are we? Okay, yeah, we're firmly in this section here. Plant a little thing up there. Before we go in, I'm going to do a hard save. Just in case. I know that sometimes this quest is bugged, or at least it was in previous versions. Maybe they've patched it out. Do a bit of a hard save. Okay. Okay, that's better. Let's do this. This is going to be fun. This is going to be... We are a fair ways overburdened, aren't we? Tell you what. That'll help. Just look at that. Whew. But alright, let's get in there. No! Are you kidding me? We've got an emission as well. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I can't... How is this gonna work? That's filthy. That is filthy. I need to grab all of this stuff. Okay, I can't actually... Let's just go. Yeah, this is... I'm basically pooched. That was a really shitty thing to do. The timing on that was fucking awful. Alright, we're gonna have to find shelter before all of this kicks off. There is... I believe the nearest shelter might be up that way. Oh, it's still gonna be a race to get there. That's alright, we can make it. Although I think there's something in this bunker as well. Oh, and suddenly we've lost all sound. Cool! Oh crap, oh crap. Let's go. That is not what we need right now. Let's go! This is gonna be a hike. Come on, Bubba. Okay, here we are. Whew.
Послухайте краще. Прокидається сталкер після гулянки. А йому в обличчя...
What the hell is going on here?
З хвостом кудлатим. Каже сталкер.
Is that here? It is, of course it is. Guys, stay here. Stay here. Don't you go out there. Guys, what the... Thanks, guys. You fucking ass clowns. Windows! Hooray! Jesus. You guys are freaking useless. Unbelievable. Can't believe that clown stood in front of me so that this thing could come and hit me. I should have just shot the guy. Screw him. Sausage! Also, is this supposed to be your weapon? What the hell is happening here? Can I take this? Doesn't look like you need it. What else is here? I feel like there's supposed to be a thing here. No, let's not do that. Yeah, okay, we're bred, it's all good. Now I'm freaking out about my hotkeys. I really wish there'd be independent hotkeys. There we go. Oh, that was a cluster all around, really. Jesus. There is probably a way I could have survived, but I'd need to trigger... Yeah, there it is. It's supposed to be his gun. Look, it's trailing behind him like a dangling turd. Look at this. That's funny. Okay. I think I can just walk out this way. Yeah, we're good. Like I was saying, there is supposed to be a way that I could survive that in that location, but let's get rid of that. But you need to trigger something. I'll show you that. I was trying to show you that before, but the emission came on far too quick. I'll show you though. I'll show you. Because I do like this particular arch anomaly. I think it's really cool. I think the way they've designed it is really well done. It'd be cool to see a few more things like this, actually. Because something like this, it kind of ties into the Stalker movie a little bit. The idea of a time loop. Or of a reality loop, I suppose. Kind of similar. And there are themes of that in the Stalker movie. I believe Roadside Picnic may have something like that as well. Let's go and have a look. I'm gonna have to face this champ in here now. Aren't we, champ? First things first, let's get some cover here. Yeah, he's not gonna follow me in. Interesting. This guy needs to die quickly, but before we do that, I'm going to grab everything in here because we do sausage. We do kind of need. What do we get there? Another sausage. This is a game of hide the sausage. Aha! Do you know what? I reckon. Oh. Did we get him? He's behind the fence, isn't he? You little bitch. He is too. Come here. Oh, great. Oh, please stop. My God. Alright, we're just gonna poof it. And we're back at the house. How cool is that? However, things should have changed. So this hasn't changed. But if we head inside... so we can actually get it. This is ultimately where we need to get to. If we head inside, this area is now cleaned up. So there's a bit of a loop that happens here, and you kind of have to figure out where you need to go, what you need to do. I don't believe there's anything on this one. Got a body here. That's locked. Alright, so we need to go. Now, at one point, the cellar... yeah, here we go. The cellar becomes unlocked, so the rubble is cleared, we can head down there. That's what we want. Door is closed, so we've got to head down here. There will be a key down here, which will open the door inside, so we basically have to kind of repeat this loop progressively. There's the door key. It's just a... that's creepy. It's just a really well done puzzle. I enjoyed it. It's not too hard. Although it will kind of throw you for a loop the first time you come across it. Obviously not anymore, seeing as you're watching this. This actually takes us up inside the house, which is what we want. There's nothing else down here. The other thing is if you stick around here too long, you notice that your your hunger goes down very quickly. That's a side effect of being in this anomaly, so it kind of forces your hand a little bit. If you come in with no food, you're basically in big trouble. Although there are still bits of food and stuff around here. But you are encouraged to hurry yourself along, or otherwise you're going to literally die of hunger. Now what's cool is that in each of these loops, any changes you make become permanent, so... that's now permanently open. That's now permanently open. And in one of the loops, there will be a way to get up here and drop down into the other room. Before we do that, just have a quick search around here, because you can't open that door. There's some bread there, actually. We'll grab that. Alright. So now we need to head back out. And basically, you can never leave this place until you solve the riddle, solve the puzzle. So this, if we go in here now... Locked. Oh god! This is now open, and we can now get up into the attic. Is there something down there? No. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Right, we're hungry again, of course. I think they've actually nerfed the hunger on this a little bit. It was much more aggressive, I think, when I did it the first time. Maybe I'm just compressing all of that footage into what I thought was a shorter time frame. Much shorter time frame than it actually was, but... Anyway. Chop up all of these boards. Very good. Drop. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, there's so much food here now, I don't know how you get it. But even if they made it super aggressive, look at this. But this is ultimately where you need to get to, right? So... Here's another Easter egg for you. You all should know what this is. Right? A Witcher medallion. So we can now unlock this. But that's not what we came here for. What we need is actually right there. The first time I came through here, this puzzle took me... I spent 40 minutes on this puzzle. And I ultimately gave up and went online to check it out because I could not for the life of me. I unlocked everything and I couldn't figure out what the hell I was supposed to do. And it turns out that this item did not spawn. And that is key. Like, you have to get this item in order for this whole effect to end. And I physically could not get it because it did not exist. I had to Google it, and so I had to reload. And thankfully I could reload, but I had to reload and start again, and then sure enough the second time around it was there. So this will stop the effect. That is the artifact that we've got here, the weird pot. So if we examine this artifact... Oh baby. Glowing green, what could possibly go wrong there? Now, there's a rumor around this. I don't know if this is true, but we are going to try it out. Let's leave. Because we are basically done here. So, in theory, I should just be able to run out here. Actually, let's just check the map, see which direction we're pointing. Yep. Make sure we're running in the right direction. And we can now leave. So the only way to leave that anomaly is to solve that puzzle. And if you don't have enough food, if you don't make it in time, if you don't figure it out, you will die of starvation. Which is cool. I actually really like that puzzle. Okay. We are out. We have the weird pot. You know why it's called a pot? This isn't a pot. Come on. But in order to use it for the purpose that I was told we could use it for, we're going to have to go back to base. So I'm not going to do that just yet. We've still got plenty to explore here, but we'll keep that in mind for the end of the episode. What is this? And so you can see why I couldn't just leave that location and get shelter when the emission hit. That wasn't possible. And I was running too for a long time, and it didn't seem to transition back into the time loop, which was really shitty. Pretty confident that if I'd at least been able to get on underground, I would have been okay, but... yeah, not much of that happening. Okay, what do we got here? Nope. There's got to be a stash here, right? No, maybe not. Oh, I would have expected to find something here, but... yeah, not really much here at all, is there? Oh well, okay. What is this over here? Is that the house? No, that's a truck. Like, what the hell? Okay, that's up there. Well, I mean, we are heading up in that direction anyway. There is this location, which I kind of neglected. We haven't gone all the way down to the coastline to check that out yet. Tells you what? Have I looted that truck? Alright, let's make another detour back this way. I need to figure out if I'm... whoa. If I'm doing anything down here. I'm just a bit wary about PDAs. Because we do need some of the PDAs and their codes. And those PDAs are hard to track down. Forgive the schniffles, folks. This is days worth of sleep deprivation. Did not sleep well the night before last. Holy crap, it was bad. And we've got some hay fever kicking around as well because the seasons are changing. This is all normal stuff. This response is normal for me, unfortunately. Usually clears up by about mid-morning, but before then, I just sound like shit. But Blondie, why don't you hold off recording until mid-morning? You see, this is the only guaranteed block of time I get. Everything else after that is very transient. All it takes is one little thing to go off the rails, and that time is gone, folks. So I fit in the important stuff when I can. And this is important, so I fit it in early. Okay, we got nothing but trees and stuff here. Not seeing any bodies, no prominent landmarks, it's just... Tell you what though, we'll follow this up. Because maybe, just maybe, we'll find bodies in the ditch or something, or, I don't know, some other sort of landmark, maybe? Yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing. Rightio. That's alright though, because it leads us back up to the bus here. I do remember checking that out though. Which means I think we also checked the bus out too. Oh, quick save. Yeah, we definitely checked the bus out, I remember this. Alright. Let's get back over here. Got anything else here? This kinda looks like a thing. Sure, we'll go check that out. No, I suppose there is a roadblock here. What do we have up here? Not much, okay. He is well pimped out. RPG. That a corrode? No, that's an AR. Alright, not much there. Let's go check out this first, this truck. Because this next location is going to be, it's dense. It has some stuff. Ah, it's better. What is this fence line here? Is that the edge of the... Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Right, what do we got here? Not much. So there is a corner here. I don't think we're going to enter this way. Going to enter through the gate up here. Mostly because we can use this building as a staging area. What is this? Okay, that's just a tree stump. And we kind of need... Actually, that's a good point. We need cover. We need somewhere fairly prominent for cover. That's too far away. I think the nearest cover is up here. I am tempted to clear that area first, because if we need to bolt out of here, and we probably will at some point, we are going to need some pretty decent cover, and I think this location is going to have to fit the bill. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we have to. We have to do this. Alright. Let's do a bit of exploration along the way. But ultimately I need to get to this location. Come on. Let me put the thing down on the ground. Yeah, jackass. Fine, so we'll go back this way. And the reason I point this out is because I've been stuck in this location before. There is supposed to be cover here, but the shed, which it was pointing me to, was not accessible. So it's pointing me to cover that I have no access to, which was pretty damn useless. Thanks, Stalker. Obviously, I died looking for that, so then I had to run to a different location, and I just loaded up on stuff to travel back with as well. So I had to reload an earlier save before the emission happened, quickly unload all of the stuff that I'd loaded up on, and then sprint to this other location. It was ridiculous. Whoa! Bloody hell. Where is the music? Why do I have no music here? And the music kicks in. Yeah, I know you can hear me. Gonna give this area a bit of a wide berth here. Okay, we got a down chopper. There's not going to be much here. Yeah, this is just a chopper. That is long buried. Let's head to our next landmark. Up here. Not very far. From here, it'd be a relatively short trip back to the stash, because we're kind of coming around the bottom and circling back up again. Okay, that was the location. Get rid of you. Alright, we got a tower up here. Don't know if I can get up here. I can see a ladder. There is no way I could get up here. Yeah, no, there's no ladder. I can see the ladder up there, but there's no way to actually climb up these girders here. So, that'll have to be what it is. Let's move on. Alright, we do have a location here, though. I mean, you know, seeing as we're here, we might as well head up and have a look. Right? Oh, wow. The floating rock. I remember this. Look at this. You've got a gravity anomaly, which is basically holding this rock up in the air. It's fantastic. Okay, let's have a poke around. What would have been interesting is if you pop that, this falls to the ground. Okay, there's pretty sure there's nothing underneath it. It's just a cool looking thing. I don't think there's a stash here. Oh, there is. Here it is. It's a small one, but, you know, it's something. It's got grenades. Yeah, I see nothing in there. Let's get rid of that. Let's go and check this out. Floating rocks. Because why the hell not? Right? Okay, yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Oh. Whoa! That is gaining. Holy shit. That comes out a lot further than I remember it. Okay, and we're also kind of maxed out on stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a struggle. Alright. I think it's probably going to be best if we just hump it back to the stash here and drop everything off. Ideally, I'd want to approach this when I've got a fairly clean slate. There's a bit too much going on here. At the very least, we'd need to unequip all of the artifacts if we don't want to get zapped by this guy on our way in. Once we're inside the building, it's not too much of an issue, but before then, yeah, it's a problem. It's a pattern. We'll hit up a few landmarks along the way. If we see any burnt out cars or anything, we'll check it out. Try and maximize our loot return. Oh yeah, we got... Hello! How you doing? Alright, it's not too far. From here, it's not too far. Just follow the road, basically, and you're good. Look at this, I don't know if you can see this over there. What on earth is happening there? Some funky looking stuff over there. Don't worry, we'll head over there and have a look soon. Not far away. Maybe not this episode, but should be able to carry that next episode. What I like doing is saving the center area for the last bit of the exploration. So I explore around the edges for this region, and then head into the center, which is a bit easier. Alright, we got a stop here. Might as well grab all of this. Maximize our loot return. What is this? That is a monument of some description. What exactly is this? Can anyone tell what this is? I could probably Google Translate this. I don't know how well it would go with the lighting though. It's a bit hard to make out. Some of it's worn off. Anyway, very cool. Well, I mean, that seems to be... Yeah, it's heading in this direction, which is going to be... Is that some sort of park, maybe? Oh, no, it's a complex. Okay. It's actually a fairly sizable complex. I'd forgot about that. Oh, what do we have here? Empty loot? Come on now. How dare you? We could sit down and chill. I don't think they have Netflix out here. Moving on. What is my weight like here? What do I... Not quite in the red, but pretty close. One encounter would change that. What is this? Oh. That just solidified into nothing. It didn't actually solidify, it dissipated. It looked like something solid. But it was just something loading in, I think. We're almost there. This is the station up here. Whoa, all the way around there. Those things are the worst. I hate them. Oh, is there a fire over here? Well, well, well. Sure. What have we got on the map? Yeah, why the hell not? This could be a bad idea. What a shelter, though. Not exactly the best for stormy weather, but better than nothing. Still, don't know why you'd bother when you're right next to this area. And it seems empty enough here, which is good. Alright. Beautiful. You're beautiful. Da, da, da. Three. Let's get rid of these. Get rid of, whoa. Get rid of these. These. And these. 5 right away. Could have probably halved those. Okay, let's put all of those down. A bit too much buckshot, so we'll thin it down a little bit. Okay, we picked up some flat. I really don't bother with flat. Put that down. I'm gonna put the weird pot here for now. Just drop it in this stash. Hopefully it doesn't vanish on us. Right, that should be the lot. Yar, looks good. Okay. So let's make life a little bit easier for ourselves. There we go. Cool. Num-nums. Stale bready num-nums. Man, I've had to blow my nose so many times this episode. Makes me wonder if I'm coming down with something. My family's had some stuff going on. My daughter caught something, my wife caught something. Maybe it's catching up with me too. Maybe it's not just poor sleep and other things. Hopefully not. That's the reality though when you have kids. You get sick all the time. And you go to places which expose you to more sickness. Builds character, builds resistance. Look at this environment though. We've got the sun beaming... Got the moon beaming through the clouds. We've got a nice foggy night. Look at it all. It's not quite fully foggy. I can't see the beams sort of piercing through the leaves and the trees or anything, but it's still really cool. Good atmosphere. I like it. That's alright, folks. We're not far away from our goal. This is 350 meters. We'll eat it up just like that. There's really not that much further to go. So I will not time-lapse this area. This area. The one thing I won't miss is the lightning strikes, which scare the shit out of me every time. If nothing else, keeps you on your toes. It's a bit different when you're talking at the same time, so recording for an episode like this. Because you're talking, you know, the loudness of your voice kind of negates some of the effect, but when you're out exploring by yourself, it does scare the shit out of you. Alright, before we go any further, we have to unequip all of these. Oh, unless we want this thing to chase us. Where is it? Where is it gone? Where has it gone? Okay, we're coming. We're coming. Hang on. Yeah, it doesn't even skirt the perimeter. It just kind of cruises around. Look at this thing. Right, we're going to have a poke around the outside. Oh, shut up. No, nothing there. Nothing on top. I might make this episode a bit longer to try and make up for all of the shorter episodes we've had recently, especially through the Easter break. I should be able to skirt through here. Yeah. Yeah, this is not an anomaly field. It looks like it should be spawning artifacts, but it is not. You learn to spot these over time. That's just experience. Got nothing up here, but we can jump onto the roof here. And we have a stash. Alright, cool. How about you, friend? Not much on you, but I'll take it. Here we go. A cuirass exoskeleton. I'm not going to say no to a flash drive. See, I know it'd be a bit gamified, but it'd be kind of cool if you could put the flash drives towards specific things instead of having them set. So, you know, the flash drive has data which you could potentially put towards a number of different suits and you get to choose. I think that'd be a more rewarding system. You'd be able to gear up your stuff a bit quicker. And it'd also maintain a bit of relevancy to what you've currently got rather than just, oh look, here's an upgrade for a cuirass skeleton, exoskeleton, which I don't use. And don't plan on using, ever. Hooray! Know what I mean? So rather than that, you could just say it's a generic exoskeleton upgrade data. And you can put that towards whatever you like. You know, pick an exoskeleton, you can dump it in. Hello. Yeah, small spoiler, this guy's not making it out. Alright. It doesn't matter how fast we tried to get in there, he just ends up dying. It's all scripted. I don't think they're guarding anything in particular. Those electro anomalies. Got anything in here? No, it doesn't seem like. No. This is one of the locations from the old game. This is Jupiter region. On the western side of the map, I believe. Krug Antenna Complex. The giveaway, really, I mean, other than the square brick of a building, is all of these things dotting the outside. And yes, it is a bit different, it is a little bit reimagined, but most locations are Stalker 2. And I don't mind that. I think trying to maintain complete parity with one was always going to be a losing strategy. Like, this way it keeps it feeling a bit fresh as well. Keeps it feeling like a different thing. Which I'm not against at all. Familiar, but not completely familiar. There's still plenty to explore here. Plenty to look forward to. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in this car. Nope. Alright, wait. Let's head in. Let's head in. Let's do it. This is going to be hell. Let's cruise through and we'll check the top floor for stuff. Because there is a bit of stuff here. Thank you. As you can see, there's actually a fair bit of stuff here. Bit of loose loot. Bit of grenades. Now, what do we got here? We got ways down, we're not dropping down just yet. You can see red. This is trying to steer you in the right direction. Using a bit of subtle art direction. Okay, there's a stash there, I saw it. Yeah, pretty rubbish. Not very cool. Alright, what do we got here? Anything? Nothing at all. Okay. This looks like it. Looks like a grocery store at one point. This is a similar template to... It's not quite the same, but it's a similar template to one of the shops in Pripyat. Except, of course, for all this, which is another square, stocky building. This does have a lot of loose loot just lying around out in the middle of nowhere. There's good stuff. Rooms and rooms and rooms of this crap. Take it. Poor sausage all by himself. There once was a silly little sausage named Baldric. Okay, that's the way we're going to go down. Just making sure that we could actually drop in here. That's also a thing we could do. There's a stash in there, I don't know if you saw that. Probably not a bad idea to drop in here, actually. I think that gets the lights back on. But this is the location we can come to if we need to bug out in this particular area. This will give us cover. You know what? Yeah, I mean, this is kind of defensible. Let's drop in there. All roads lead to Rome and all that sort of shite. Hop. I'll take it. Ooh. But wait, there's more. Okay, we got some more loose loot here. Medkits. Stash. Not too special, that one. Alright, let's turn this on. Shit. Damn. Here we go. Will I have enough time to switch ammo? Just. Hey. Hey, what do you think this is? You little clown? Shit. There'll be more. Here he comes. There is a surprising number of these guys. Somewhere in between all of that, I took a fairly significant chunk of health out. That's alright, that's what the food is for. Oh, I did not see that trap there. Never mind. Alright, we've got a number of ways out, but we should be fairly good. Vinker, to anti-rads. Blue light here. Okay, we've got another bandage. Got some buckshot. Always handy, we're up to 47 buckshot now. That's not including what's currently loaded. I believe that takes us out where we need to be to find this guy, but yeah, because then we've got this general section here. Although the electricity is definitely on. That thing's sparking away. There's another way out. Oh, cool. Bandage and a medkit tucked away in a corner. I always find that combating situations like this is always better to get yourself kind of holed away into an area that's defensible. Make sure that all of your guns are loaded properly. Make sure that you've got the right ammo if you need it. So in this case, anti-mutant rounds, that's just what we'll call it. It's basically what it is. That's why it always pays to have a little bit of variance in your gear. Just kind of be prepared for everything. Okay, let's grab you. Not that you can't use regular bullets, of course. Got a grenade there. What's this? Beer. Yeah, that's disappointing. That one was empty. That's going to be cosmetic, surely. Yeah. Yep. Whoa, that one not so much. Okay, we've got a brand new bucket. How much will that sell for? Okay, 12k. Sure, we'll take it along. As long as it's in good condition. Anti-radiation drugs, side block. Yeah, we definitely want that. There is a fair bit of loose loot down here, but we still haven't reached the guy yet. Bread. Is there anything in here? I don't think there is. Just need to be careful of booby traps. I can't recall if there are any more booby traps in this area, or whether we can just kind of cruise up to this guy. I think if they manage to get him, then we can probably just reach him normally. Yeah, he did not have a fun time. Sorry, fella. Buckshot. 762. Ooh. Got a grenade and some bandages. Fog grenade. There's a lot of loose loot just kicking around down here. Hello. Bread and vodka. Staple of champions. Alright, what's this guy got a name? Yeah, decent GP37. And Vovacorks PDA. What you got to say for yourself, friend? Oh, we have a stash. Interesting. Okay. Where is this? Hid the cargo in the basement of the Krug antenna complex. Stalkers never go there, so it's safe. Toss the bag on top of a pipe in the corner of the hallway, so it's going to take some jumping. Okay. So we definitely missed that. There it is. Okay. I see you. And for all of that, we got a high-capacity Integral A magazine, which we already have. I believe we've already got 2 of those, do we? If so, it's sellable. How much? Yeah, 7,800. That'll... Well, by the time we get it back to a trader, that'll be less than $1,000, but... Anyway, that's something. Man, I am dying here. Alright. We are overburdened. However... Because we can. Yep. Should be able to sprint out of here. Hopefully not get pinged by this electrical anomaly. Let's head in this direction. We'll just wait for it to catch up with us. I'm not going to waste stam until it's on us. That was a lightning strike, nothing to fear. I just noticed there's a ladder here. There's no way to get into any of these. There it is. And it's coming. And it's coming. And it's coming. And it stopped. Okay, we're fine. Asshole. Alright, we have a missing person's loot over here. So we're going to try and continue the way we were going to approach this before, which was starting south and heading north. Actually, I'm second guessing that because there's a thing which happens over there. There are so many lightning strikes around us. What the hell is happening? That was right on top of us. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, we're leaving now. Stop already. I wonder if they increase in intensity whenever an emission's about to happen. Oh, he says that, and then the lighting turns. No. Really? Really? Is it? Nope. Alright, I think we're okay. And I think, before we go too much further, this needs to happen. What am I hearing? Really? When did that get reloaded? Alright, quick save. There is a thing up here. We're gonna need to be fairly quick. Oh, this area worries me a little bit. Where is it? Here it is. This area here. That's what's got me a little bit concerned. I think we're just going to try and loot this section as quietly as we can. I really don't recall if there was much in here worth looting. Okay, we got a dude ski. Yep, alright. There's the spot there. But we need to be careful. What is this? We've got a medkit and a bandage tucked away here. Oh, wow. Yep. Take it. Alright, we've got another chopper over there. We've got a building here. I'm not sure if there's anything around this building. Probably not by the look of it. Okay. Move. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Where did he come from? Seriously? Where did this guy come from? He was just right there. Just shot him with one of these as well. One of those rounds. This guy had a Zuba. Nah. Alright. Okay, we got another chopper here. Let's have a look inside. What is that? That is exactly what I think it is. Not good. Need to try and... I was hoping that we'd get a little bit more of a head start on these guys. Looting-wise. Because the respawns are aggressive. If you want to hit all of these around here, It's a fair struggle. Or at least it was when I first did this. You just got to be really, really careful. Because the problem is, he is only one of at least two. And you really got to make that shot count. And I don't think a single shot from this weapon's going to do it. Oh, this is going to get so ugly. So ugly, so very quickly. Alright. Let's set ourselves up for success here. And we'll do the same here. Alright, cool. That's about as good as we could possibly get it. Let's have another look here, see if we got a clean shot of the head. There we go. Alright, it's on. It's on. He's actually disappeared. Where'd he go? There he is. That's it. We did it. Where is the second one? There's usually a second one here. Last time I did this, there were two of them kicking around, and that was real trouble. Alright, we're gonna need to be quick. We're gonna need to be quick. This is gonna be... gonna be a struggle, I reckon. Okay, nothing in here. Not seen anything in there. Nothing in here. Either way though, this is a really pretty area. Look at this. Really pretty. And that's how you know that something's wrong. When you see a little oasis like this. I don't believe there's anything at the center of the oasis, not like there's a stash or anything. There probably should be. It'd be cool if he was hoarding some loot or something, like a dragon. Don't slay the dragon. Alas. He's collecting all the flowers. This could be a screenshot. Yep. But we got a whole bunch more to loot, so let's not mess around too much. Okay, there's nothing on here that I can see. Where were you guys when it counted, hey? Leave me all by my lonesome. Yeah. Ash holes. Alright, we've got a bit of loose loot here, yes. I need that 762, so we'll take those. See, there is the tail here. I almost get the impression that I should be able to jump up here and maybe there's a stash. Where is this? Where is this beeping coming from? Behind me, okay. No. Can't get up there. Pop. Nothing in there. Oh. Can I get up? Surely I can. Oh yeah, there's stuff in here. Come on now. Side block, Vin kit, and a med kit. I'll take it. Okay, I'm stuck again. There we go. Stupid thing. No, nothing in here. Come on, out. Although you got something like this, which kind of pushes you up here. It does make me wonder. Not seeing any backpacks, though. Moving on. Then we've got this area. Okay, I should be able to get in here without getting zapped. Ah. That's some impressive rigor mortis right there. My dude. Alright, nothing else in here. Yeah, right. What have we got over here? That sounds like army again. I'll bet it is. Let's swap out our old handy dandy. Yeah, it is. It's military. Just what we need to get sandwiched between a respawn of this thing and the military. Here they come. I'm gonna let them get real close like. Real close like. That's close enough. Okay, I think that was all of them. Oh wow, that grenade did the job. Look at that. Holy hell. Look at this. RPM City again. Bugger me. Look at all of the stuff they've got. Oh my god. We're gonna struggle here, folks. Oh wow. They're all carrying RPMs. Payday! Hot damn, we got a Vinter here. We're not going to be able to carry all this stuff. I'm already massively overburdened at the moment. This is nuts. Holy crap, man. Okay, there's still another body over here. What was this? Where was this other body? Here. Oh, there's a second dude here, okay. Yep. Got ya. Oh, there's a Grom here too. Oh, sweet baby. Sweet baby cheeses. Holy hell. We are so overburdened. That's alright though. I know a place. We're gonna have to come back and continue looting this area. This is gonna be a loot transfer to a loot transfer. Oh, man. Alright, up we go. Unbelievable. Sweet. I'll just grab those and we're going to stash all of this gear. Come on, double click. Double click. Why you hesitate? Why you got to play me like this, game? Okay, we'll put all of that down. This is going to take ages to transfer out. Look at this stuff. Put these out. Put those out. I should resort all of these, shouldn't I? Jeez. Insanity. That is unreal. Perfect. There is so much gear here. 45 should be plenty for this area, I think. I'm going to put the flat rounds down as well. Righto. I know that we could have gone a little heavier, but actually, we can't. Look at that. We're at max 140. Just from this. How did we get max 140? Right there. Just from carrying this. We're not even using the Night Star anymore. Is that because my character had a level up somewhere? It passively increased the carry weight? Fuck off, friend. Please die. Shit. Where's the other bro? We've got another bro kicking around here somewhere. He's over here. Alright, that's all of them. Quick save. Hot damn! We got a loot city right here. Integral A? Come on. I said pick that up. Who's this? Eric Nager. I thought that said El Nager. Who the fuck is El Nager? Did I get them all? I did. And this, folks, will be a running theme for this area, I imagine. Tell you what. Since we're not really technically needing this right now... yeah, let's pop that in. Cool. Oh, there's still a body over there. Or is it inside the building? It's inside the building. Okay, cool. Right, let's put down the rest of this stuff. Just when you think you cleared it all out. Stop it. Yep, pretty happy with the rest. Cool. Alright, we can drop off here. And... can we enter here? No. Not even sure if we can enter here at all. This is just eye candy. Well, I mean, we do have a... oh! Thanks. Yeah, jackass. Is that supposed to be a switch? We're here, so we might as well start our exploration of this area proper. I just wanted to get that back end done so we could try and avoid the elk, if we could. Okay, we can do two things at once here, because we are awesome. Not seeing any backpacks or anything here. Oh, hello. I hear dogs. I hear El Dogarinos. Alright, they're getting shot up, that's good. Scientific medkit, yes, please. We should be at a point where we can start selling these now, or start maining them at least. They're not quite as uncommon as they used to be. Still not super common. Alright, I think that's it. That area explored. What do we got here? Anything around the back? Yet. Alright, we're starting to get into... yeah, it was this area here. It was pointing me into this hangar, and I had no way of getting into that hangar. For shelter. It was saying, Blondie, right here, go here. And so I went there, and lo, there was no way in. And then did the game mock me thus, saying, "Ah, foolish stalker. Believe everything you read." that's supposed to be like a makeshift crapper. We got a bandage to wipe your butt and some vodka for the taint. Who the hell knows? Taint vodka. Nom nom. Thank you. Okay, not much there. What do we have down here? Bustable. And it had nothing. Disappointment. Some more bustables here. Okay, I can see a bustable underneath this truck, but I don't know if there's any way to get down there. It's just a crate anyway, really, but... Hey, here we go. Ammo crates. Ammo crates everywhere. Gimme, gimme. These are going to be low caliber, aren't they? Yeah. Come on. Bust it. I really do wish this would damage things in an arc instead of whatever you're looking at specifically. It's the only way you can damage stuff. And it's a real pain in the bum when you're looking right at something and it's not taking any damage. Because technically, where the pointer is like a little piece of dirt or something. Get out of here. Out of here with ya. Alright, we're done with those buildings. Goodbye, goodbye. There's an anomaly field here, which spawns an artifact, so let's go and check that out. Ah. Alright, that's better. What is that supposed to be? What is that supposed to be? What are you telling me here? It's supposed to be an anomaly field? Maybe. If the dogs have to come through this area, they're in big trouble. Okay, could be that I need to jump across here and maybe there's a stash on the rooftop. Something like this. I should actually be able to tell from up here. Let's have a look. If it is, it's going to be tucked away in this little corner here. Is there a sneaky breaky way I could get over there? I'm not seeing it. Surely you wouldn't have to jump on that and then jump on these. That distance looks way too far. Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, it's trying to tell me something. I wonder if I could... Nope, that's too close. I'll get out of here. Who we got over here? Really? Again? How did that miss? Come on now. Oh, fuck it. There's got to be more than one. Yep, there we go. Where's the other guy? Gotta be at least one more. We got aggro. There's still aggro around here somewhere. Someone's not happy about something. Huh? No? Alright. Fine. Let's see if we can find this artifact here. Because this is a thermal anomaly, I'm pretty sure it's going to heat me up as soon as I try and get in there. Oh, it killed him. Okay. That was probably him right there. Yeah, I think he's dead, buddy. I think he's dead. Jesus. Let's remove some of these. Unequip. Unequip. This is going to be fun. Oh, shit. And of course we got this guy running all over the place. Gotcha. I just want to get out of here. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to get out. Alright. Cool. Whoa! What happened there? That was odd. No need to do that, fella. Let's mark this location. Like we usually do. We've got a couple of choppers to check out here. I don't... Did we get to these ones? I don't think we did. We got interrupted. Let's go and check them out. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay, I'm getting very nervous now. I'm just going to keep this equipped because I'm very nervous now about an emission. Alright, I don't know if we can get in here, but give it a red hot go. No, I'm not seeing a way in. So this area here seems like this is where it points me to whenever I need to take shelter in this area, but I've got no way of getting in. Nothing around the outside here. And that's completely blocked. Right? Like... got a hole in the roof, but as far as I can tell, there's no way to get up. This looks like the only real entrance, which is all blocked off. So I don't know what it was expecting of me, whether this was just a mistake, whether this should be unblocked for whatever reason, whether there's a mission that unblocks it, no idea. No idea. All I know is that I can't use it. That is all. Nothing in here by the look. Nope. Alright, let's have a quick look here. Yep, so there's this area here. I would like to jump in there and have an explore, but there's just... as far as I could tell, there's no way to actually get in there. What I can try doing, I guess... yeah, see, I don't even know if that'd work. Throw a grenade over there, but there's nowhere to... jump from up there, maybe? I don't know. This seems busted. If there is a way in, I've not found it. Okay, I'm going to have a quick poke around the outside here. Around the outside, around the outside. And I think we're going to start with that shed first. The furthest one down, because it's closest to this spawn area. With any luck, we get there before the respawns happen. I'm doubtful. Okay, there's the entrance. Let's go and have a look. I hear it. Okay, other people are shooting. That's cool. Means that we hopefully don't need to worry about it. I see it. This is probably going to become our problem very shortly. Here he comes. Alright, he's down. These guys are still making a meal of this one, and they're hostile as well, so... Really? You're actually going to come for me? After all of that, you're going to come for me? Get out of here. We're going to have a look around here. Real quick poke around. Ah, Windows, my old friend. Actually, I just noticed. Can we get in here? Ooh. Stash. Not much in it. Rubbish. That's about it, I think. Not much up there. Yeah, that'll keep these guys busy for a while. We're just going to avoid all of that. Alright, cool. No more aggro. Doesn't mean we're in the clear. What's up here? No, nothing up there. I can see items in there. We'll go and check that in a tick. And a tuck. Look like a bag over there. No boobies. Thank you. Alright, we got some medkits, some anti-radiation drugs. I'll take it. We got some more ammo over here, I missed that. Alright, that's basically that hangar done as well. That leaves just this one here, and this has got a stash that we need to find here. Not sure where those guys went, but hopefully they leave us alone. Stash marker. It's telling us, please do come inside, Stalker. Try and find this stash if you can. I'm hoping this one has a flash drive. Crap. Look at this. Right. So there's a whole bunch of glass anomalies here. Just having a look. I think we need to head around the opposite direction. Oh god. Someone pinged over here. I think they're heading back up that way. Don't know where they are. That's alright. As long as we're careful, we can pass through here and we should be okay. Except maybe this corner. Yeah, we may... We may just have to eat a bit of damage here. Take that, clown. Alright, where are we? Where's the music? Why do I have no music? Alright, here's our stash right here, and we've also got an armor up here as well. Thought I saw something highlight down there. Cool. So we've got the PSZ 5i Hawk. Looks like another spark suit. Which I think we already have. And we've got a reg stash here. Okay, nothing too special. That was the stash that was highlighted. What a shame. But that's, I think, all that's in here. Can I get up over that way? I'm very worried about getting stuck here. Let's just run. There we go. As long as we've got the bandages, it's really not that much of a hassle. Let's get rid of you. Cool. Resort our inventory. Yeah, we're looking not too bad. There's a little bit extra to explore over here. I can't recall what's in this fenced off area. We're gonna probably make our way around the outside and pop in this way, but I'm not expecting too much. But we will take a look. And then we need to grab our gear and get out of here. What is this? Did I look in this? I don't think I did. Can I get up here? I can, okay. Nope, nothing up here. Alright. Did I get in here? I don't know if I did get in here either. I did not. That's about it, I think. Can't get out there, apparently. Oh, no I can. Never mind. Alright, quick save. Oh boy, oh boy. Right, I don't think there's much up here. I'm not expecting to find stashes or anything. Just have a quick look. Seems to indicate that we've got some underground bunkers or something here, though. Something buried. Have a quick look over here. Just looking for stashes. Anything which might... Yeah, this gives you a good view of the area here. You'd be able to see any enemies that are there. That was the other hill. Alright. We've got nothing else here, so that's pretty much everything here that we've seen so far. Oh boy, is that going to be what I think it is? Please no. Let's get out of here. I don't know how much of this stash we're going to be able to carry, but I'd like to try and carry as much as we can. It's going to be quite a haul, though, to get it all back. We picked up a lot of guns. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm at the 140 max here, and I've got a suit as well. This is going to be a struggle. Oh yeah, this is easily a couple of trips. Easily. Look at this shit. How much is this? 3.7. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to take a bunch of this stuff. $9.9, so if I grab... Yep, that pushes me over. Alright. That's gonna have to be what it is. Actually. Can eat another one of these. Yeah, we're pretty maxed out here. Drop down. And drop down. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to get out of here. Gonna have to haul all of this loot back to the staging point, and then come back for a second load. Just make sure I am geared up right here. Yep, got all of that stuff. Alright. There's really nothing for it. This is just gonna take a bit of time. Beautiful sunset, though. I was tracking military for a long time, and then I got a bit too far ahead of them, and now they've spotted me. With any luck... I'd rather not have to do this. There was a few of them. Yeah, there was a few of them. Got one left. Nice. Oh, that did not reload completely. And of course, these are all RPMs. Jesus. Bruh. There's going to be too much here for me to carry. Oh my god. Yeah, now I'm officially overburdened. Shit. Alright, let's drop some of these, some of these. I need to drop... yeah, probably 3 of those. Drop all of these. Far out, man. What else can I drop? What else can I safely drop? I mean, Jesus Christ. I'll probably drop a couple of these. And... sheesh, man. No, I still can't do it. Okay, now I can. Far out. Alright, we're gonna have to get all of this stuff back into the stash and come back, if we're lucky. Alright, maybe what I'll do... I can't even grab this stuff, because if I do, we're just gonna be way too overburdened. I have to drop it anyway. I could do that, to claim it, and hopefully it doesn't despawn. We'll come back to it. Gonna have to come back, grab it, drop it in the stash, and then head off and get the other stuff. What a haul, though. My god. Oh, but I do not like running around like this. This is horrible. So many military... I was tracking those guys for ages. Just running along beside them, basically. It's kind of funny. Let's get rid of these. Come on, double click. I tells you. So much gear. Rather than completely optimize the offload, let's just go and grab the other gear first before it disappears. Hopefully no one's looted it. Yeah, we've still got... this guy's still here. This guy's looted. Was it this guy? Yeah, it was. Okay. Cool. All of the other gear, which was over here. Cool. Can pick it all back up. Alright, perfect. We'll go and drop all of this off. Oh, there's so much stuff. And then we need to get back to base. Need to do a stash run, transfer this stuff back to base. Right. Let's pop in this. 6 of those. There we go. All of these, get those in. Don't need to carry that with us anymore. Seems like just using the wee water will get us up to 140. Which is the maximum carry capacity. For those not in the know. Or at least the maximum as of right now. Maybe that changes later, I don't know. Okay, everything else looks fine, I think. Yep. Cool. Let's move on. Alright, we're going to have to head all the way back down here. Get rid of that. All the way back down there to grab the rest of our gear. But that will be... Is that as far... It's not as far south as we can go, but it is a fair ways out of the way, so everything else will be a lot closer whenever we do our looting. That'll be all of the next episode. We can do the center in here. We can do these little bits up here. We've got a journalist stash up here. Oh my god. I just remembered what that place is. That is Flashbang City. I hate that place so much. Is that a bustable crate? It is too. Get out of here. We have more guys up ahead. Who are these guys? There's 2 groups by the look. 2 separate groups. I think this is Judy. Oh, these guys are hostile. Oh, fuck. Move, you... No thanks. Nein danke. I don't want to get too far into this complex. Are we even heading in the right direction? We are. We got another guy here. It looks like... Yeah, he's Freedom, I think. Finally we get some friendly faces around here. But we'll recover the rest of this stash. There shouldn't be too much left to carry. Yeah, there's actually more guns than I thought there was. But we're still in the yellow, so that's not so bad. Pretty comfortably in the yellow, I think, so... Come on, up. Alright. Just realized that there's a ditch to our left which I don't think we've explored. I'll head down and have a quick look. Not that I expect there to be too much here. We may have already covered this. The ditch... I think there's a thing up here which kind of looks familiar. Oh great, we got Snorks. One guy's down. Okay, the Snorks are going to win that one. But unfortunately, if we want to go forward, we don't have much of a choice, we're going to have to fight them. Yeah, they've seen me. Okay, we need to go. Alright, cool. Unfortunately, these fools are going to have more loot on them. We did spend some resources to make this fight happen, but... yeah. Oh wow, we got 3 bodies here. Oh, jeez. I doubt we'll need the Zuba, but I'll have a look at it. The Nupro we definitely want. Where's this other body? Hopefully these will be rubbish. Let's have a look. Yep, that one definitely is. Damn. They're actually good. Oh no. Oh no. What have you done, Blondie? Can we actually get in there? I don't know if we can. Oh no. Whoa. I can see that there's a dead body on the other side. Whoa! Freaking A. Oh, here it is. What are you doing here, fella? Not seeing anything. Not seeing a PDA or anything either. Okay. We'll leave him be. We need to get back to base. Goodbye to you. And let's say hello to you, hopefully. I got more enemies up on the road here. We can't really afford for these guys to see us. There's no way I'm going to be able to haul all of that loot back. That guy's got a Vintar. They're coming this way. You sons of bitches. Do not patrol this area. Move along. Really? Really? How? They are. They're just going to patrol this area. Look at them. They're all spread out. We might be able to get around them just by going this way. They seem to be fairly localized. It's obviously not like we can't take them, but I'm already overburdened. I don't really want to have to carry extra gear. We'll just bypass them. You see nothing. Bugger off. Put some hard distance between us. That should be enough. No, 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 no. No snorks. No snorks. Alright, we're finally back in the compound. We're still not safe here. We could get enemy spawns here. Could get enemy squads wandering in. But at least if there's an emission, we've got some cover. What we really need, though, is to suit up. Carry the right gear, we'll take it but we'll back to base, and I want to try this thing out. So, first of all, you know what, let's put all of the guns back. That way we're carrying only the best. Sorry, we'll start with the worst. 6, 8, not even sure why we have this, it's 6. Get out of here. Out of here with your rubbish. Yeah, garbage. Okay, no, what? That's pushed us a bit too far. Alright, we can put some of these back. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that's nice and balanced. This will take us back. Hopefully. Oh, actually, I said that, but what I really need also is weird water. Let's grab that. Where are we? Sorry, not weird water, weird pot. Yep. How much? We'll grab bandages, might as well. Okay. Let's carry all of this stuff back to base. Head back to Zalicia. Hopefully we don't get accosted. I don't have my hopes up, to be honest. Every time we've made this trip, we usually get into some sort of strife. But it's just silly not to try and bring an optimal load. So you can't really... It's not like you can really plan for it. You can plan to try and maneuver out of the way, but sometimes they'll stand right between you and where you need to go, and there's no other option. Like this area here. It's either that or cross somewhere else, which is a big pain in the bum. Oh no, we've got a bloodsucker. I was going to say, I think he sees something, but he hadn't quite got a positive ID, but here he comes. Yeah, you better run, you shit. I don't think we're going to outpace him, but we can definitely get some distance on him. With any luck, he's territorial and he only sticks in one area. I doubt it, though. Maybe if we break line of sight. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's gone. Cool. Back at base. God damn, am I happy about that. Still off this crap we don't need. Hey. That's a lot of gear, man. That's a hell of a lot of gear. Lots of bandages. Don't need quite that many. Let's sell off some of this Vinca. Sells pretty well. Sausage. Silly little sausage. We can sell off all of these, and all of these. Sell off all of these. I really should check and see if these are unloaded, because I don't think I unloaded some of them. They're all good. So that's basically 15k from all of that stuff. Yep, the rest of it's looking cool. Alright. Sold! Let's check out our repairs. That is not what I meant to do. But sure, why not have a celebratory energy drink? Because this is kind of setting the tone here. 5.7k. 6 for the exo. Wow. 6 for the whip. And we used the super a few times, only 52. Alright, speaking of energy drinks. Let's put all of this stuff back. Just resort all of this. That's a lot of 762 ammo. My lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Yeah, put those down. Put down the reg rounds. Get rid of the flats. Everything else looks okay. Should probably switch to AP at some point. 2 side block is more than enough. Get rid of this grenade. Alright, so we've got the weird water on it. Sorry, I keep calling it the weird water. The weird pot. And the assertion here is that if you equip the weird pot and you drink this non-stop limited edition energy drink, there's only a handful of these across the zone, that it permanently increases your strength. So we're going to test that theory. Because I am dead set curious on this. Alright, so we're at max 104 right now. Let's see what happens here. Quick save. So let's equip the pot. I haven't actually played with the pot much. And let's have it. So 104. Okay, this is at 104.5 now. So you saw that live. That just increased. Now if we have a look at the properties. Nowhere does it say that it gives you a health boost, a permanent health boost. So it's not just a property of the drink itself. Isn't that interesting? 104.5, that's a permanent increase. And theoretically we can do that for the rest of the stuff we've got. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Let's just grab it. Every little bit helps. I doubt this increases permanently. Let's unequip this. Yeah, so 140 is still the max. But that's definitely increased the baseline. How interesting is that? What's the weight on this? 55. Okay, let's drink a couple more. So we've increased by 4 kilos. At baseline, by 4 kilos. Presumably that would also be, obviously be without armor and stuff like that. That'd be an extra 4 kilo increase across the board. It'd be cool if this increased the max beyond the 140 maximum, but yeah, whatever. But it is truth, and there are still more out there to discover. I think there's still a handful more to collect. Pop that back in. We're going to put the weird pot away. Handy to know for next time. Thanks so much in the tips for that. That's really appreciated. But that is basically where we're at now. I suppose I could try and head back and so that we're prepared for the next episode. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's make sure we've got all of our gear. Yeah, it all looks good. Alright. Let's head back and prepare for the next episode. Alright folks, we are back and we are all set for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, all of the good stuff, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, good hunting, Stalker.